guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a quick full body stretch because as much as I love to train and get stronger, I think it is so important to take time to stretch and give love to tight and sore muscles. All you're going to need for today's workout is a yoga mat or some sort of cushioning beneath your feet. And if you are ready, let's get to it. We're going to start this stretch by moving a little bit because we want to make sure that our muscles are warm so that we're not stretching cold muscles. So you're going to come onto a standing position, feet are about shoulder width apart. We're going to go into a squat and we're going to reach the arms overhead. So if you're ready, let's do this. We're going to squat, taking a nice reach, reaching up. Exhale, we're going to let it go. We're going to do this a total of 6 times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, reaching up. Good. Exhale. Inhale, up. Good. So we're thinking about warming up that body, warming those muscles. And one more. Beautiful. At the top, we're going to stay here. Grab your hands together. We're going to gently pull to one side, coming back to center, and then pulling to the other side. So we want to be mindful of taking our time. We're not trying to yank anything. We're really just giving our body some love, releasing tension, relieving soreness. Good. You're going to come back to center, let go of those arms, shake it out. You're going to put your left hand on your diaphragm. We're going to do big arm circles. I like to work through the major joints, so that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to take the arm, palm is facing in. As you come up, you're going to take that arm, rotate it as though you're trying to scratch the wall behind you. And let's do one more. And once we get to the bottom, let's take it the opposite direction. So thinking about scratching a wall behind you, you're trying to take that arm, you turn the palm in. Let's do 4 more this way. Good. You're keeping that tailbone tucked. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Amazing. Shake out that arm. Right hand to the diaphragm. Big arm circles backwards. Let's do 6 going backwards. So palm is facing in. And then we're trying to scratch that wall behind us. Let's do 3 more. Beautiful. Making sure that you're breathing through this. And then we're taking it the opposite direction. We're going to do 6 the opposite way. Good. 3, making sure that you're really turning that hand. Good. Full rotation. 2 and 1. Okay, this is going to be a little bit different. From here, all we're going to do is swing the arms open. So I really want to think about stretching through this area, our chest, but we're not yanking, okay? So it's just a very gentle movement just to increase that range through this area. And again, you're welcome to move here. I love stretching. I just love giving the body what it needs. And as you start doing this more and more, if you don't already, you're going to find what works for you. You're going to find a pattern of movements that you love and that you go to that energize you and feel good. And if not, you always have me. So let's do this for another 10 seconds. Very gentle. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's take one arm across the chest. So now we're thinking about stretching through the back of the arm here. And we're going to hold for 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. And then we're going to do the same thing on the opposite arm. So pulling the arm across the chest for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Okay, from here, all we're going to do is I'm going to turn sideways. We're going to pretend that we're going to take a dive. We're going to go swimming. So we're dropping the head in between the shoulders and the arms. We're clasping those hands together, soft bend in the knee. From here, all you're going to do is what we did initially, and we're going to pull to one side. We're going to start working down through the torso. Coming back to center, you're going to pull to the other side again. This is to be gentle. You're not yanking. You're not trying to do the most. You're just trying to stretch through some areas that might be tight and sore. Good. Let's do one more. So pull to one side, come back to center, pull to the opposite, come back to center. Now from this center position, we're going to keep that head drop between the arms. Your knees have a micro bend, and you're going to slowly start to fold forward, dropping that torso. Once you get to the bottom, let go of those hands, and you're just going to sway here from side to side. Take a nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From this position, you're going to slowly walk your hands out. You're going to make your way into a high plank position. From this high plank position, you're going to drop down to your knees, untuck your toes, bring those hands under the shoulders. I want you to imagine someone's pulling the spine to the sky. So little puppet master is bringing that back up. You're going to widen your knees. We're going to go into our first child's pose, sending the hips all the way down and back. Sending those arms forward. Ooh, letting the hips drop. From here, we're going to slowly work our hands to the left side of the ground or the mat. And we're going to feel a beautiful stretch underneath that right armpit, into the top of that rib cage. And I want you to breathe. So deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. We're going to walk the hands over to the opposite side of the mat. And now we're going to feel a stretch through the left rib underneath that armpit. And we're going to take a deep breath in through our nose, out through our mouth. Beautiful. Let's bring those hands back to center. See if you can reach the arms forward a little bit more. Beautiful. Let's come back into that tabletop position. And then let's do a few cat-cows. And if you don't know what that means, I'm going to teach you and show you. So we're going to first, again, go into that first position that we were just in. So we're pulling the spine to the ceiling. We're going to drop our head, making sure the knees are underneath the hips, the hands are underneath the shoulders. From here, we're going to do the reverse. We're going to drop the belly button to the mat. Tailbone comes up, head comes up. We have this arch in our back. And then we're going to do this again. We're going to start by dropping our head, lifting the top of the back, the mid back, and tucking that tailbone. We're back in that arched position. This is cat. We're going to drop the belly button to the ground. Tailbone comes up, head comes up. So we're articulating the spine. Good. Dropping the head, lift the top of the back, the mid back, and the tailbone. Beautiful. Tailbone, belly button to the ground, head comes up. Good. One more. So dropping the head first. Segment this, top of the back, middle of the back, tailbone. From this arch position, I want you to stay here. I want you to keep those hands wide, so shoulder width apart. We're going to tuck our toes. We're going to lift the hips. We're going to go into a down dog, pressing your head through your arms, through the shoulders, opening that chest. Good. Let's bring our feet together from here. Let's pedal up the feet, driving the heels 1 foot down at a time. We're going to feel this amazing stretch through our calves. Good. And from here, we're going to do a little flow. So I'm going to demo it for you once, and then we'll do it together. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to bring the knee to the chest. We're going to send the foot all the way back up. We're going to do that 3 times. On the 4th time, we're going to bring the shin across the front of the body for pigeon pose. So join me here, pedal up those feet a few more times. 2, 1. Let's bring the right knee to the chest, send the right leg all the way up. So right knee to the chest, right leg as far as it feels good for you. You don't have to do the most. 3rd time in, all the way up. 4th time, bring that shin across the front of the body, sending the opposite leg back, untucking that back toe. And then if you can stay here if this is where it feels good for you. Or you can melt into this position onto your forearms. And you'll really feel this beautiful stretch through your hamstring and your glutes, which is the back of your legs and your bum. And we're going to stay here for 10 seconds. I want you to breathe through this. So in through your nose, out through your mouth. 3, 2, 1. Let's press those hands into the ground. Let's tuck that back toe again. We're segmenting everything. We're lifting the hips, sending the foot back. Let's pedal out those feet again. Dropping the head. A few foot pedals here. Let's bring that left knee to the chest. Let's repeat the same thing on this side. So knee to the chest, left leg all the way up. Left knee to the chest. A little flow here. This feels so good. Third time in, all the way up. Fourth time, bringing that shin across the front of the body, sending the opposite leg back, untucking that back toe. Again, finding where this feels good for you. If you can, let's melt into this position with the forearms on the ground, feeling that stretch through the backs of the legs. And we're going to stay here for another 8 seconds, and don't forget to breathe through this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Let's press those hands into the ground, tucking that back toe, lifting the hips, sending the legs back. Let's go into a last down dog here, pressing the head through your shoulders. Beautiful. From here, let's drop to a tabletop position. Untuck your toes. Again, ensuring that your hands are underneath your shoulders. Let's lift that spine to the sky, spine to the ceiling. Widen those knees. Let's go into another child's pose here. See if you feel any difference. Can you go a little deeper into that position? Do the arms go forward a little bit further? Good. We're going to stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. We are going to do one last one. We're going to turn over onto our backs. So we're sitting on our bums. We're going to lay on our back, and we are going to do the figure 4 stretch, which is another personal favorite of mine. So we're going to start by crossing the right ankle over the left knee, taking the right arm, weaving it through so that you're grabbing the left thigh, and you're going to bring the left thigh to your chest, further feeling that stretch through the same area that you just finished working. And if this is available to you, press the right elbow into the right knee as you bring that left thigh to your chest. We're going to stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. Let's switch. So left ankle over the right knee, left arm weaves through, bringing that right thigh to your chest, pressing the elbow into the left knee if possible. Bringing that thigh to your chest, really feeling the stretch all through this area here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's hug those knees, cross those ankles. I just want you to do one last little gentle rock here on the lower back, massaging that lower back, feeling if any residue is left, and letting it go, massaging it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we are done. Let's go ahead and stand up and just take a little scan of our body. Like, do our legs feel better? Can we open them a little further? Do those arms feel better? Do the shoulders feel more open? I hope that you feel amazing. I hope that you loved this stretch. I will be sharing more stretches. And you already know, if you like this video, please go ahead, like, subscribe, follow, share with a friend, and I will see you soon. Bye.